Test, test, test. Hello. It's been a bit. I've been a little busy. Everybody hear me? Let me see if this is all working on my side. Wow. So, I did a very, very brief demo run of Blueprints, and I didn't even do anything. I found like one lockbox and then I quit out. And right now, I would like to do it proper on stream and maybe even assemble sort of a collection of clips from it to put on the new channel because I have launched a new channel, Introductive Alphactory. I've kind of retired the old one, and I want to see where I can go with this new one, focusing more heavily on puzzles and whatnot. I've done a lot of stuff in the past year. I released a game demo. I released a full-on ARG that ran from October to December of 2025, and I've got some other stuff in the pipeline right now too. So I'm gonna lean into the branding a little bit more. So yeah. In the meantime, let's hop in. Let's get some blueprints. I've got the notepad. I've got the pen because you always remember stuff better when you write it down proper. And I have a new artsy little frame that I've been playing with. So let's get this running for real. New game. And I should pull up the Twitch chat on my phone.
Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly estate at Reddington do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Day 1. All right. So, in the brief amount of time I spent checking out the game to make sure it would run and whatnot, I went back outside. So, we're going to do that again. I went back outside and I looked around. I learned that I cannot jump, which is quite annoying. I want it a little louder. Alright. So yeah, I hopped down here and stuff. I saw this is boarded up, which is interesting. I went out here and I saw that these are like chipped down a bit, and I thought that might be interesting, that how they were chipped down could be a puzzle. I saw this kind of tunnel was blocked off. I found a campsite. Yeah, it's very dark. You can't light the torches. And somewhere around here I found a tent. We shall find it again. Oh, that's new. I don't remember that. Or I didn't notice it when I was doing my test run. But it appears to be locked. And even though I could step over or climb through, no, that's not allowed. So, we shall do it the normal way. We're going to pop through this gate. 48. I don't remember this either. There's another interesting door. There's a gate here, which might just lead out proper, but this is the tent I remember. And then there was a gate somewhere. I don't remember that. I remember this tent, and then I think, yeah, I remember that gate. That's it. So if I click this, I say, due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. But there's extra little walking area around here. And then if you hop up here, there is a theoretically brute forceable 4-digit keypad. Anyway, now perhaps it is time to properly enter the manor. I've been traveling. I've been out of state for the past month. Goodness. A little bad of unemployment. I got a even higher paying job now though, so that's nice. And in my off time, I still have energy to do this kind of stuff. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy. I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. 1. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from outside. 2. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. 3. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads, abandon the path, and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and best of luck. With all my love... We're voice acting today. With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Herbert S. Sinclair. Alright. And we have a blueprint. You found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. There's an entrance hall. There's theoretically an antechamber. And there's a bunch of flowers. Alright. Let's look around the room. It's very shiny. It's immaculately kept. There are paintings on the walls, 2 of which look to be important. There is a painting of a Queen of Diamonds, which I will be writing down in my handy-dandy notebook. Queen of Diamonds. And there's an Ace of Spades. Spades are annoying to draw, but I have drawn them. So, room 1. Room 1 has a Queen of Diamonds and an Ace of Spades in the paintings. Let's see if there's anything else I see. This guy is a bust with a bow tie. This guy is a bust with a necktie and funny facial hair. Don't know what I would do with that. There's a clock. The clock is set to 9, a little past 9. It's like, is that legit? That's legitimately moving. That is a real clock that is keeping real time. It is legitimately around 9. Granted, it's probably moving faster than, yeah, no, that's, minutes are not passing that fast. But it means the time on the mantelpiece, or time on the actual face is not the time we're looking for. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step resource. When you no longer have any step resources left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Does that mean if I go back out like this, I lose 1 again? No, that's just... I do! Tricky. Tricky. Well, I'm not going to find everything first day. Select a room to draft. Bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps. Closet. 2 items and hallway. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, steps sound nice. I like steps. So can I... So this is a free room. And there is a chest in here. The trunk is locked. I would need a key. there's a painting of a lady with a moon necklace. What is the moon necklace? Who is the lady? Bedroom. Has locked chest, moon necklace. Interesting, very interesting. There's a lot of books. Absolutely a puzzle right there. What? Who puts... Well, I'm not going to be too... Okay. Rosary beads, but there's like a piece on the rosary bead that I'm going to draw because that could be important. Doesn't look like a standard thing you'd find on a rosary bead. Looks like a little T or something. There's a top hat! Why is the top hat knocked over? There is a pawn. A lot of different things. There's a crowbar. Why is there a crowbar? Crowbar. Okay, it looks like that's just the art style from the book. Because the book over here, it's got the lines just like that. Everything has those kinds of lines. There's a desk. Oh, there's a paper crane. There's so much stuff. I'm going to get so overwhelmed. Greetings from Reddington. And it is a beautiful little picture. Nothing's triggering my spidey sense at the moment on what to do with it. I wonder if there's like I'm supposed to like come back to that with like a magnifying glass or something. We're gonna let it wash over us for now. Corridor is always left unlocked. Den is +1 diamond. Ooh, there's resources I have to manage. Oh, joy. Well, it looks beautiful. Oh, I want one of these in my house. So bad. That is not the time it was. Goodness, it's already been that long in game. This is a 4 of diamonds. Den has a 4 of diamonds. There's a staircase. I suppose this clock is also correct. It matches the other one. I don't know what I'm going to do when I see one that doesn't match. So many clocks! Yeah, I kind of want that to be my aesthetic. What is that? That's a diamond. I've received a diamond. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Next up. A storeroom. Well, I don't know why I wouldn't do that, because there's a chest earlier. In the storeroom. Oh, there's so much going on. It's got paintings, including a bridge. There's a married lady. There's a gem. There's a key, and there's a coin. And there's no doors, which makes this easy on me. I can go back to the bedroom, which doesn't cost anything, and unlock this chest. What's in it? A lot of gold. That was a lot of gold. No idea what I would spend that on. But, okay. We're gonna adventure here now. Choose a lavatory, a closet, which will have 2 items, or a pantry, which will have gold. I like items Because there could be keys, which I might want later. That's interesting. That's an ivory die. While drafting, I may use it to roll new floor plans. And that is a key card. Opens electronically powered security doors. That has to be relevant. Oh no, that's just where I am. It looks like there's some sort of wall. Okay, so I probably, what I have to do, because I spent all the doors here. There's no doors here. There's no doors here. Bedroom has walled me off from here. Means I have to go entrance hall and then right. There's so much stuff here. There's a plane. Is there any hints in the plane? There's just birds. I love birds. I don't see any hints in the plane. I want to know what's in all the boxes, but they didn't program that. Oh boy, gotta ban a motherfucker real quick. Where's the ban button? Come on, man. Purge. I don't know. Purge is probably fine. It's not like he's gonna come back. Anyway. If any of my friends show up in chat, I'll just mod them and they can deal with it. Fun fact, I get lost easily and I wander a lot, so it's gonna be hilarious if I waste steps because I'm lost. Yeah, but here we go. I'm more interested in Spire. I don't know. That looks like a dead end. That looks like it's going somewhere and is unlocked. Well, I like that there's light. I feel like this has to curve, though. Kitchen at least wraps it. This guest bedroom gives me so much steps. However, parlor gives me a possibly gem requirement. Well, I have gems, so I might as well spend them. What's food? I can have banana, I can have club sandwich, and I can have chef salad. I don't even know what a green room is, but I do know that I can afford a club sandwich and a banana. So, main course, Cajun spiced salmon, lemon butter sauce served over spinach leaves, 20 plus if you have a quick. Interesting. All right, well, we're all yoked up on steps now, and this gives us a way forward, which is nice. I don't want to get too complacent with like not checking for interesting stuff because there's so much interesting stuff here that I know exists. I know there's an ARG in here. I know that there's unsolved mysteries in here. I have been avoiding coverage of the unsolved mysteries because I want to crack them myself. I don't know that I'll be able to, but I have some experience cracking puzzles and I have experience making them, so. Pantry will wrap. Chapel will kill my money. Interesting. Pantry doesn't actually hurt me. Chapel isn't as... Well, it could be useful. Yeah, I can handle Chapel. Let's go. I can spend the money on Chapel, it's fine. Because, hey, I want to see the rooms. And oh, there's puzzle here! There's so much puzzle here. There's puzzle here. 6, 4. What is this puzzle? What is this puzzle? how do I apply it? Who's behind the altar? What's going on? I wish to know. There's a bishop. I like the chess pieces. I think that might be stylistic rather than meaty and puzzle, but I don't know. Let's see if I can find any through paths. Where's 1? So starting with 1, you are an angel with a hoe. So like 1 is like garden or something. I'm gonna write this down because this is very interesting. 1 : gardener. 2. Who's 2? Who's 2? Where's 2? 5, 7, 1, 4, 6, 2. Okay, here's 2. 2 looks like a chef. 3. Well, that's that also looks like a farmer. I'm gonna write the implement they have. So number 1 was a hoe. Number 2 was what do you call that? Like a pizza spatula? I'm just gonna say spatula because I don't have a better word. It's like a pizza thingy. You take the pizza with it. 3 is a pitchfork. 4 is a duster. Like a feather duster. That's a feather duster, right? That's a feather duster. That's a butler with a feather duster. 5. That's a maid with a broom. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. So that's a horse trainer. I don't know what to call that. I potentially have a word for what that is, but it's I'm just gonna call it a rod. Jockey rod. Seven. There was a 7. We had a 7 in here. 5, 7, and 7 is a knight with. There's a word for that, but I'm gonna call it a mace for now. Alrighty. Interesting. Very interesting. We will absolutely come back to this. Okay. I'm at the top of the chapel. We're gonna hop this way. And we can guest bedroom this, yeah. Well, hold on. Let me check the pantry, though, because the pantry could be helpful. I'm good on steps, actually. I'm too worried about steps. I spent a couple earlier being stupid, but we're trying to... There's a note. What is this? This is a pantry. There's an apple, which will give me steps. 2 steps! Look at me go! Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. shoot, I didn't even mark down what bananas cost. I think they cost 2? I've been told... Okay. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges, x equals a 5a plus 5b plus 5c plus 4. So theoretically, if I... Okay, and I think B is equal to 2. We can check the VOD for that if needed. Flour and sugar. And there was an apple. There was an apple. I don't know what those costs are, but I know that there's some amount. Okay, I wish I could climb this ladder. I know there's some amount that might be relevant. There's peas. There's the rock that I saw out there. There's a grinder. I used to have one of these as a kid, and I had eczema when I was really little, and one of the things they recommend for that is oatmeal baths. Like, you pour ground up oatmeal into your bath. So I would grind my own oatmeal because it was fun to me as a child without any other form of stimulation. And I also did it for coffee just because it was fun to grind things. I felt like I was being productive. We had like a manual coffee grinder just like that. I want one, frankly. I want to do it again. It's a stim. It's a funny little stim. Where am I going? I'm trying to get to the Antichamber. The Nook will give me a key. The nursery, whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. But nursery, like, hard walls me off. Hallway isn't helpful. Nook is helpful. I like Nook. There's a key in here, which could be useful later. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. But then again, what the fuck isn't in this game? Books. Books. Okay. There's a painting of a lock. Ooh, hello. A journey noteworthy. As you continue your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Fun fact, I got one, game! Came prepared. Did this with the nunnery games too. And it is a mess. And this is much smaller than my nunnery games. I wish I had a bigger notebook. I could go buy one. That might be smart, but I'll do that later. This is my first day on the job sort of notebook. Also literally, because today was my first day of work at the new job. Anyway, yeah. I don't think there's anything fun in here. This looks a little sus, but it doesn't look interactable. Frankly, all the floorboards look a little weird. Wish they would show this to you by default. There's no reason to hide it. Passageway has a gem requirement. I don't really need it. Lavatory fucks me. Parlor does not fuck me. Parlor. Rank. What's a rank? It says rank 4. This. Oh! Here we go. The statement on the white box is true. There's a second wind-up key in this room. This box and the white box are both empty. Are you going to tell me how many liars there are? Ooh! Ooh! There's one wind-up key. A rather curious wind-up key. A component of the parlor game. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Someone's a liar. Someone's a truth teller. Okay. So blue says the statement on the white box is true. Either blue is a liar and the statement on the white box is false. Wait, okay. Is there? Yeah, okay. There are 2 options. Well, ooh, this is double tricky because one of them could be it could be either one. It's not exactly one, it's at least one. At least one, at least one. So this is tricky. The black box says this box and the white box are both. Oh, okay. What I know for a fact, I'm gonna take a whole new page right here. What I know for a fact is that not all 3 boxes are telling the truth, and not all 3 boxes are lying to me. I know that for a fact. So, the statement on the white box is true, is either a truth or a lie. Statement, blue says, white, true. Either white is true, or white is false. There is a second wind-up key in this room. Okay. So if this is true and this is true, then this has to be false. This box and the white box are both empty. Okay, is the wind-up thing independently verifiable? Like, is that part of this, or are they talking about, there's one here and then there's one somewhere, like, one in one of the boxes? Because I'm not seeing another key. I think I can deduce this. Oy vey. Either these guys are true, and this box and the white box are both empty, meaning the blue one has the key, or this one's lying. The statement on the white box is false. Wait. Yeah, statement on the white, and then this box is the only box that's telling the truth. This box and the white box are both empty. Wait. We have another piece of data, which is that only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. So, this box and the white box are both empty. Oh, but... So they can't both be full. So either one of the... If this guy's lying, it means that blue is necessarily empty. Which means one of these is... So there are 2 equally valid paradigms right now that are uncanceled out by each other. And I don't know what to open to solve that. This box and the white box are both empty. You're empty, you're empty, you have the thing. The statement on the white box is true. There is a second wind-up key in this room. I could not find the second wind-up key in this room. I believe this statement to be false, meaning this statement is also false, meaning this is true. This box and the white box are both empty, meaning I should open the blue box. Okay, I think I interpreted the game correctly. So, part of the game is externalized logic. Or externalized data. I have to go find some quality of the room, and if I'm able to ascertain that quality of the room, I get extra data. Ugh, I can't take the bedroom. Security is interesting. It's also better situated. Yeah, it's better situated than hallway. It does have a gem requirement, but I'm okay with what? Cutscene. Ooh, there's a piano. I want to play it. That's me. Mirror test passed. Hey, it does update. That's cute. Very interesting. TUIOP, ASDF, HJKL, EXCVBN. Can I type? I cannot. Blue memos are true. Red memos are lies. Okay, we have another logic puzzle. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. System settings. Offline mode. During a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working in the estate. Confirm the setting. Set security level. Expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. Well, I want low, right? Or maybe they're like higher value or something? I have the key card, so let's confirm the setting for now. Return to the security menu. What's in the estate? Currently in the house that have yet to be collected. Okay, well I got everything so far. I don't know what apples, bananas, and oranges cost, but I know that there's some basic algebra I have to do, which is good because I did good in high school math before flunking basically every college math course I took before passing it again with like a D or a C. But alas. Okay, and log into network. Incorrect password. Oh, you do not want to be brute forced. Oh. Not even gonna give me an Easter egg for that? Come on, man. What do these say? Some C tape C card tape 2, 3, B card tape 4, 5. Ew, somebody left their coffee. Oh, there's more. There's more. There's more. This is a lie. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So that's false? Or the other guy's lying. Keycard access. Okay, that's blue. That doesn't look blue from here. That's okay. This is true. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Interesting. A theater and a flower. Staff notice. Effective for the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns? Ooh, there's a password that's scribbled out, and I can make parts of it out. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Babbage. That's a great name. Mrs. Babbage. Alright, never give me a password like this. Clearly an S. It's either an H or an N. Am I not allowed? Okay. Probably. Okay. Password clearly starts with an S. It's hard to make that one out, but it's either an N or an R. There's a form at the bottom. It ends in NU. What word is like SN blank? Blank? Oh, this is so tricky. I wish I could like blow it up. I'm gonna print screen this. Pop into MS Paint. Give you guys my MS Paint. And OBS. I'm sure I can do this. Make a new. I need the inner thing to be another scene, and I need the scene to just be something I can swap out. In the meantime, I think we're gonna grab my generic game, and we're gonna capture a specific window, and that window is gonna be MS Paint. And then we're gonna pop open MS Paint. And presumably you're gonna see I have to close the other MS Paint. Sorry about that. Hi. Try again. Try again. OBS, come on, man. What's my hotkey? I don't know, man. Capture specific window, MS Paint. Staff note. Just give it to me. Come on, man. Generic game properties. You're really not giving me this? I'm gonna go back to blueprints on this one, but then hide it. And then I'm gonna add a source. It's gonna be just a window capture and paint. Select a window to capture, paint. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna fit it down like so. Okay, here we go. Let's figure out what's going on here. Okay, we're going to crop that down, massively zoom in. We are going to take some degree of note of the kerning and the setting and whatnot. So, you see that you were the bottom. Hey, hold on. Yeah, teeny tiny guy. You're the bottom. I mean, you are the bottom. Up to here. I'm gonna go. Hey, I just want to copy that line. Man, MS Paint is so trash. Well, oh, I hope there's not numbers. That would suck really bad. This is an N, this is a U. Fairly confident on that. We're gonna eyedropper this, and we're gonna grab a brush, and we're just gonna start hacking away at anything we're not completely anything we're completely sure about, like so. That looks good. Okay, it's probably some sort of word. Another thing we can do is look up words that start with S and end with NU. That's actually smart. I'm gonna do that. Words that start with a letter and end with a letter. Starts with something, ends with something. Starts with S. It ends with NU. Length is, go back to MS Paint, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Between 9 and, it's like between 7 and 10. Submenu? Submenu's a thought. No, that's not a U. That's definitely an S, and that's definitely an N. I'm just gonna do contains N instead of N's in U. Contains an N. That might be a Q or it might be an O. We're gonna scroll down to like 7 and 10. We're gonna look for letters that could match. Sizzling, snazzily, snazzier, snuffbox, subjunct, sequency, shizant, sneakbox, sequence, sixpence. See more, please. Oh, there's so many. Oh, this isn't enough. It's like snow, snook. Maybe it's not a word. Maybe there's something going on with these colors too. Red, red, white, yellow. These aren't even like distinctly colored. Is there colorblind accessibility? Not that I will ever admit to actually needing it, however. Just color assist me. Thank you. Oh, is that supposed to be green? Fuck you, that's supposed to be green. Anyway, it's not giving me patterns for them, so I'm just gonna leave it be. That's blue. I don't know why that's blue and that's not. Why are you blue? Oh, I love a microwave. I love a good microwave. More! People keep leaving their coffee out. God damn it. Okay, tricky, tricky, tricky. Tricky, tricky. I don't want to press enter. Just leave it logged in, man. I'm a security professional. I'm allowed. It's okay. I have special permission. Is there any puzzles on these screens directly? There's a bunch of stuff going on, but like, okay, there's that. What are you? Oh my god. Did not even. Okay, well I have the key card. Oh, I'm not losing half my steps. No shot. But this is the way forward, man. I can't see the floor plans while drafting in this room. That's stupid. What are these? Okay, what is... This is not a real restriction. Okay, but not right now because I still have to solve... Still have to solve the password. Maybe that's a D. That might be a D. And it ends in ND. There's so many of them. Scroll down. Suspend, stipend. S. Stipend, maybe? Strand? Stound? Strand? That's not a T. There's like the beginning of an N there. Sn. S. N. Oh my god, I've been staring at MS Paint this whole time. I'm so sorry, all. There you go. I haven't done that much. I've been around here. I've been looking at this. I drafted a dark room, which lets me. It's got a bunch of stuff, but I can't see the floor plans while drafting in here, so I have to like walk out and then back in, which is stupid, but whatever. I'll deal. Ends in NU. That's gotta be some sort of N. Snowland? Someone? It might be O-N-E. Hold on. Let me get rid of this starting N and just... Well, it's not... It looks to be capital letters. Ugh. So tricky. Okay. I'm gonna pop open Paint again. We're gonna go grab a better screen grab of this. Paste it here. Give me my brush. Clean it. So you're going through there. It's like... This is clearly an N. I think this is a U. I don't think it's an O. This looks to be an O. Could this be a D? I'm confused by how the tops of the letters are supposed to look. Got this S here. It's very serifed and it's very thin at the bottom. Is it possible it's just really thin O? It's very round. This could be an O, but it could be a Q. Could be... It's not going to be a U. I'm going to try ONU. There are no words starting with S and ending with ONU. Maybe it's like two different bars then. It feels very curved. Maybe it's ONO? I wonder if that's like a bar of something unrelated. I keep thinking that, but then I keep seeing the curl of the other one. See how like look, if I clear this out, there's this clear like curve right here. This is too dark to make out. I have to take a break from this one. OBS, we're swapping back from Paint. I'm gonna try like submenu. Nope. Please let me go. I don't gutsed it. It's dark in here. Oh, and I have to walk back out to... Okay, whatever. We'll key card in. Oh, you can't see anything. Alright, gotcha. Interesting. Well, I'm going to spend my gems for funsies. Got a passageway. Nice. Parlor still has a puzzle piece that I didn't pick up, by the way. But we're just going to carry on. Is there anything fun in here at all? It's like there ought to be, but I'm not seeing it. I feel like I should be going this way, because it's north, you know? Leads to a room of a color of my choice. I don't have the gems for it. Spare room. Just packing tape and a ceiling fan. I do have a key. I can do that. I feel like I'm so close to the antechamber, though. I don't know if I got, like, godluck or something. What's this? Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. False! Red is false. Doors in the west wing, and presumably this is north. And it spells we, so I'm in the correct wing. Are less likely to be locked. There's a necktie, a clock. I don't see any fun, interesting resources here. God, I have to go. No, it's locked. Okay. How about you? Counts as 2 bedrooms. You have a gem requirement. West Wing Hall. Well, I don't want to go back. I want to go forward. Is there anything fun in here? Yes. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Espin, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. The West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any staff may draft so... items for sale at the commissary, or I could look at what a breaker box does. We're learning. I'm learning. Danger. Toggling breaker may result in unexpected loss of floor pan functionality. Please call DC power if you require assistance. VAC indicator. Okay, I can turn keycards off. That's fun. But I have a keycard, so I don't need to. There's a storm. There's... Okay, well. We're gonna pop in here. No, it's locked, so I have to go find a key. Well, I can... You're also locked. I can go to the other side of the dark room? Whoop, sorry. Should turn that off for this game. Actually, you know, we're gonna keep it simple. We're just gonna hang out over here. These two have gem requirements. This guy has a puzzle piece. Let's go peek at the billiards. And this is like walled off. This is walled off. Okay. Well, it's a puzzle. There's a puzzle here. What does this mean? What does puzzle piece mean? Does it mean there's a puzzle to solve? There's darts. It's supposed to hit that one. Am I supposed to know how darts works? Oh, there's math. There's so much fucking math. Oh my god. Can I pick these up? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. What am I doing here? Lots of billiards balls. But no, we found the, can I draw in here? Is there like... Plus, minus, times, divides. Plus, minus, times, divides. And I can click this. I have to know how to play darts to do this. I don't know how to play darts. Am I gonna have to look up how to play darts, or is it gonna force me to learn? Do I have to worry about a color thing here? It's just green and red. Well, I am stumped, so we're gonna go to the other side of the dark room and swing wildly. Oh! We turned the power off the dark room. Boudoir doesn't help me. Guest bedroom helps me. Is there stuff in here? There's a key in here. I love a key in here. What's this? Sinclair. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though. I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles, and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Ooh. Hoping your health improves shortly, KL. Good to know, good to know, good to know. What else is in here? Wait the witchy Snoopy. Basketball. Icosahedron. Pawn. Whale. Anchor. Numby go up. Uppies for numbies. Okay, so. Hint at darts. And we have a key. Oh my god, there's photos here. She has a pearl necklace, not the moon necklace. That's a little unsettling. but that one's better. And we have, ooh, okay. So we have a broom and a feather duster. We have a maid. I wonder if this has to do with the numbers from earlier. I should be able to tell what room you're in based on the shelf in the back. That's interesting. Oh, lockpicks! A hobbyist lockpick kit will occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. I have one of those. You only need 2 lockpicks. You don't need the full kit. Fun fact. There's a heart on the tree. And the gate, which I don't know how to get into. There's a photo of a lady. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark to keep. He was too dark, so keep an eye on that. This is in the West Wing. We know something about someone dying and being requested to not do stuff in the West Wing. Oof. Oh my goodness. Oh no, there's nothing on those. Okay, but there's photos here. There's a guy with glasses holding a note. And a close-up of the guy with glasses. So he's important. You don't just do that to some rando. But perhaps he's also important? I can't read the note. Note is way too blurry to read. There are. There's Herbert Sinclair himself. There's a camera. Syncaco! I wonder if that has to do with anything. Hold up. No, it doesn't look like it's the right word for the password I can't figure out. Here's another really shitty picture of the maids. The tiger. Where was I? I'm so fucking lost. Alright. Passageway. Oh, I want to play the billiards puzzle. I want to play the billiards puzzle! Oh my god. That's how I interact with it. Okay. Five. Okay, well, just. Interesting. So that's a failure. Plus, minus, times, over. Plus, minus, times, over. Green, green, red, green. If I select one, get 5 and 7. So 4 has a relation to 1. So 1 and 6 has a relation to 1. Alright, okay, so 1, and then we're just going to go around and we're going to see if we can elicit any other interesting behaviors. I already tried 4, 13, no, 6, I already, okay, tried 6, so 10, 1 into 15, 1 into 2, 1 to 17, 1 into 3. Right now we're just scouting. Give me the puzzle. One to 12. Oh! Hello? 1 to 12. Okay. Okay. 1, 5, and 7. Oh! I just got it. 5 plus 7 is 12. And it's plus, minus, times, divides. So that's 18. Minus 10 is 8. 20. Minus 7 is 13. 3 times 3 is 9. 20 minus 10 times 2 is... I see! Ha ha ha! My key. The silver key. Unlocking a door with a silver key leads to a room with many doors. How intriguing. So I could theoretically go back here if I needed to, but I want to press forward. That's not forward, because I get lost as easy as shit. Alright. Something tells me the West Wing is slightly more interesting. However, I'm gonna use a regular ass key for this boy. There's a courtyard. There's a bunk. Okay, what happens if I... Okay, there's a great hall with 7 locked doors. No, I just want the boudoir, because the boudoir is going to lead me somewhere fun. Okay, hello boudoir. I'm so close. I can taste it. Grimace! And one of the presents is a vault. The vault has a 9-digit keypad. Or 10-digit key... What have you. It has a keypad. There is trickery afoot. And there's perfumes. I like perfumes. They smell good. Give me more puzzle. Give me more puzzle. Give me more puzzle. Give me more puzzle. Oh. Syncaco. I don't have that for you. But I do have a silver key. A rotunda. Oh, that's cute. Oh, gem requirement. This doesn't have that though. Give me, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. Greedy. I don't have an aquarium. Do I win? What does this mean? What does this mean? What? I thought I won if I did that. Help. Why don't I... From its root, meaning the room before, all signs and paths point towards the Antichamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. Still, you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and room 46. Ooh, there's a directory. Oh, there's so much to learn. Oh boy. Okay, rooms 1 through 12 are the boring guys, I guess. Nook, den, pantry, security, utility closet, dining room. Antechamber. Room 46 is the mysterious room mentioned in H.S. Sinclair's will, named only by a number. Despite the house's official blueprint only showing a total of 45 rooms, the words of the legal document make it apparent that a 46th room in the house in fact exists. Finding this room is your primary objective while on the estate. It is, after all, your bequest. Bedrooms, hallways, green rooms. I don't have any shops. I only have the kitchen. Red rooms is a dark room and okay, red rooms are just penalty rooms. I don't have any green rooms. I have a lockpick and a key card. I don't have an aquarium. I do have an unsolved puzzle, which is interesting. Can I try it? May draw new floor plans. Okay, but I want the walk-in closet. That looks fun. I don't... You telling me I'm stuck with a lavatory? Come on, man. Please give me something fun in here. H.S. Sinclair. Oh, I wouldn't even render a mirror. Come on, man. It's a boring-ass room. There's a paint and a beer. Okay. Hallway. Okay, so time to go to the West Wing, I guess? Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. I know you're costless to enter at least. Gamer. I want to play games. You can play chess. No, that's only checkers. Shoot. There's a lock. Screwdriver. I want this room. This is my room. Would you sleep in the bunk? Well, today is a good day because Simon is at camp, and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survive sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Ouch. Hector! Hector! Let him go! Hector! Hector, 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 Hector. I want him. He's my friend. He's sippy, sippy, sippy. Hector. Okay, resources wise, I only got 4 coins from this room. I explored it pretty thoroughly. I wish I could climb this ladder and see what's in the top bunk, or jump. Oh, he goes zoomies. Oh, he goes zoomies. Oh, is he done zoomies? What's he doing now? He's doing circle walk. I love the hamster. Unfortunately, there's nothing else interesting that I can ascertain in this room just yet. These paintings are screwing with me so hard, though. He's zooming again. Bunk room, dark room. Okay. That one's locked. I have food up in that dining room, but it is a dead end. Ooh, and I'm hard-walled from this entire section. Unless I can break into the antechamber. So today is not going to be my winner, even though I made it to the antechamber, which is interesting. The billiards room still has a puzzle for me, so I'm gonna... Unless that... No, I already solved the billiards puzzle. Why does it still say puzzle? I solved a puzzle. I need to go back to security anyway. Alright. Alright, what'd I miss? Nothing, okay. What's through here? What's this? Workshop. I walled off. Did I screw up? Hi. What appears to be a broken lever could prove useful. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets, carved from the thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. 8. The note is read, the letter is not. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought. Sounds like... Okay. To spell our secrets carved from thought. It's an A. A8? Why? Why A8? I'm gonna write down A8. Okay. Broken lever plus lockpick. Nope. Plus key card. Key card plus lockpick. That's everything already. Well, did I wall myself entirely? Because I can't get in here. Because I don't have the lockpick. The parlor has a puzzle for me. So at least I can go give that a shot. No, I already solved you. I have to call it a day, don't I? Alright. Interesting. Oh, I didn't check banana cost. What a game. What a game. Mount Holly Ordinary Inn. 5 bedrooms. Save and continue. Day 2. Upon the estate. It's rating me by number of bedrooms, which is interesting. Okay, the paintings are the same. That's quite interesting. It's extremely interesting. Queen of Diamonds. The Ace of Spades. I wonder. Okay. Yeah, okay. Same shit. Same shit. Same shit. You look like guys maybe from the photographs, like you were people. Okay, parlor, den. Well, Den is the most options. And there's a gem in here. I'm gonna do a parlor because it's more fun. The gems are on the desk is either true or false. Gems are on the desk is false. Gems are on the desk is false. The gems are in this box is unknown. The gems are on the floor. Okay, either the gems are on the floor or this is very easy. I don't even know why I'm looking. But I don't know, I could be surprised. I've been surprised before. Sweet. Hallway is useless. Closet is 2 items for me, which should be nice. Lavatory does nothing for me. A reroll and a gem. Okay, other side of the den. Well, I like the idea of a storeroom, but then I get totally walled off, so we're just gonna go chapel so that I get more doors. I don't have any gold anyway. It's not like it's gonna hurt me. Especially this early on. We're gonna cover our bases here. I like continuing exploration. I think this is fun. Greetings from Reddington. So there's lots of elements that are the same. Like this rosary still has the funny symbol. There's still a crowbar. Oh, is this a tensegrity structure? What is that? There's a window outside. Okay. This guy's pointing to... Something's going on! My god. There's... Something's going on. This can't all just be stylistic. Moon necklace again. Nook is a key and continuing exploration. I could also go that way in the chapel, but if I don't have to, then I'm not going to. Is there anything else fun in here? There's a magnifying glass. What do you do? Inspect documents of the estate more closely. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting a notebook. Yeah, got one. What's this say? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. I already solved that one, man. Antichamber appears to be sealed. Must be a way to open. It's insulting getting the billiard puzzle solved for me right there. Come on, man. I figured that out on my own. I don't want a guest bedroom. Corridor is always left unlocked. Looks good to me. There's a hat. I want it. West Wing. June 15th, 1983. The late Lady Clara Espen. So Clara Espen died. We can guest bedroom this if we want. We can breaker box it if we want. We can also grab food. But we don't have very much money. I want a guest bedroom. Bedrooms can also have other things. This is 10 for us. There's keys on here. These are not normal keys. This is a spare set of car keys. It's a little sailboat. Billiard room. Didn't need to know how to play darts. Okay, West Wing, and then we pop out here. That locks me. That doesn't lock me. Come on, man. Come on, man. I want to... Commissary. Wait, did I done fucked up. Swan Song! Oh! It's a G. I can't believe it's a G. It's a W, and then that little scribble there is... so annoyed. Okay. Without? Okay, that is a puzzle. Okay. What does that mean? Okay, I can get rid of this logic thing. This is Swan Song. I can't fucking write. And now, this tray thing here, this little candy dish equals width. And this necktie is without. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Red notes lie. Sale. All items up to 50% off. Annual Maid's Day sale. 2 days only. 20 and 21. I'm broke. Alright, your boy done goofed, but there's an arcade machine, so I have to play that. Come on, man! It says... Dirigiblocks? Like dirigible? Well, that's cute. is there something I can get here? No, yeah. I done goofed and selected the wrong thing. Your boy AT done goofed. To the entrance hall and then back out for funsies. Wish I could sledgehammer that at least. But yeah, yeah, I screwed up. So I have car keys. What did those do? Little path down here. Take the little path. Stand in the vegetation. Wish I had a car. That's a lie. I hate cars. Fuck cars. I have a magnifying glass. Oh joy. Just wander around a little bit. That's a bird. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where'd the bird go? Aw. I know A is 8. Or something. Campsite. There's stuff in here. Story stuff. What are you? Is there a note here or anything? Alright, I have to call it a day because I am a dumbass and walled myself off. Only reached rank 4 because I'm a dumbass. Save and continue. It's okay, we're gathering information. This is my first run. This is my first play of the game. It's still Queen and Ace. Still have this. It's still 3 rooms. Start. Trying to fill stuff out. I love parlor games. Let's go. Excuse me. This is the blue box. True. The blue box is true. True. This must be false. The blue box is empty. Two gems. Uppies in the parlor. Closet's gonna have 2 items for me. Greed. Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole, diggy 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 hole, diggy hole, diggy hole. Okay. Uppies. Well, if I'm gonna get walled by the other guy, I might as well get a full set of resources. Whatever other puzzles there may be for me. Swan song, swan song. I want swan song. I want to deploy swan song. Oh, yes! Speak of the fucking devil. Dial up. Staff services. Can I punch in and out? Temporarily disabled. See Mrs. Babbage for more details. Staff announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of staff. It can take 1 to 3 days. Brass compass, magnifying glass, metal detector, running shoes, shovel, sleeping mask, sledgehammer. Give me that. I want to knock down doors. We're still in staff services. No, that's all there is in staff services. Okay, remote terminal. No other terminals are connected. So there's security, and then we have office, lab, and shelter. Email. I don't have perms. Can only be done via the office. Data transfers from Cinca are not currently available. Glossary of terms. Occasionally you may find piles of dirt on the estate. These dig spots, often found in green rooms, can be dug up with a shovel. Contain hidden items. Drafting. Yep. Draft pool. Total collection of currently available floor. Sorry. How's my audio? Test, 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 test. Beep boop. Okay, we're good. I hope. Is the game playing? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, the, login in network. I am looking for 3 other specific rooms. I need to find office, lab, and shelter. Oh, this is an amazing game. I'm having so much fun. Where am I? It's here. Okay. Nook. Kitchen. I only have 1 coin, so kitchen's never used. But, you know what kitchen tells me? It tells me what things are costed. Banana is 2. Banana is definitely 2. Club sandwich is 15. Tomato soup is for every red room. Is there anything in here I can pick up? Deer 10. Kitchen deer 10. Okay. That's what I'm in. Kitchen. Yeah, kitchen deer 10. I like the den. I also like the pantry, because the pantry gives me stuff I can spend on more steps. But the den gives me more inroads. Something I need to be better at. Okay, we're gonna pop in here. I want to try a green room, because I have a shovel. Secret passage is Bath Bat. Okay. Key to the bedroom. Green thumb, red rover, old sink, halls of holly. Well, I want green thumb. What do you fucking mean? Ah. That's how that works. Shoot. Did not realize that's how that worked. Silver key. We like those. And even a gem. They wouldn't have all these clocks everywhere if not for some puzzle involving them. Probably have to wait for a certain time or something. Oh, there's a little padlock. Hello, padlock. Hello, Mario. Sorry, I don't know what overcame me. No! Okay, no, never mind. I'm fine. I just have to go to the den. Just have to go to the den. I'm just lost. Okay, I'm just lost. Let's go to the drawing room. Oh my God, horses, ladies, and folks with. Oh, there's so much here. What is going on? What is going on? It's a drawing room. Okay, what's through here? Courtyard! It's green. It's green. Okay, diggy diggy hole, diggy 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 hole. Rather dirty coin. That's it? Come on, man. Well, there's a metal detector, and that's something worthwhile. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. I like that. Cinder blocks! Let me take them with me. My precious. I don't know what this is, but I want it. We are learning. I can go spinnies! I can do spinnies. Did you know I can do spinnies? Yeah, I can do spinnies. There's a match. There's a match in here. And a tree. Observatory match tree. Alright. The Fixed Stars. Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany each one. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star gives you 1 gold. Twins, 2 trunks added to the entrance hall. The slice 3 steps. Diamondus Minor is a gem. Hey, I've seen that in a painting. Southern Cross turns doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple. It's actually delicious today. Lapis the Key. Diamondus Major. Traxxas the Dead. Dead End Rooms are more common today. The Sale, everything's 50% off today. Florealis, Bloom of the Sky, Green Room, more likely to contain special flowers today. What does that mean? $12 is gonna be sucky, apparently. Flowers? Oh, there's another diggy place. There's 2 diggy places, and I only spotted one of them because I'm a fucking dumbass. Okay, it said it gave me a star, so let's look at what I'm dealing with today. Oh my. Wait, what? Oh, so I can do this. We're almost pointed the right way. Here we go. I can gain a gold. How do I... Okay, I'm capable of gaining 1 gold. Great. How do I do that? What? So I can look down, and I can't see anything. But I can look up, and I can see things. But there's like only 2 positions to do so. How do I cash in? Can I cash in? Confused. We're moving on. I think we're gonna chapel. We're gonna go back, spend our gold, and then come back. So we have a commissary and we have enough money for it. Not a commissary, but a kitchen. This is already 5, but I only have 1 red room, but I could get 2 bananas. And that's 6 for cheaper. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna lose the 1. And you know what? I can even go north on the drawing room, and I don't have to lose the 1 immediately, because that's faster now. Guest bedroom. Look for funsies. This is a hint for a future billiard room. Magnifying glass. Oh, metal detector is telling me something. There. That was cool. I like that. It's fucking useless because I'm about to lose it, but whatever. Don't care. Oh. I like the metal detector. This is fun. Seven locked doors. That's cute. Huh. Maybe that wasn't the most strategic. Bedroom, does it have resources for me, such as a key? Metal detector would be going off if it was keys or coins. feel like I'm supposed to be finding something, but no. Her coat has stuff on it, and it's... I don't know if it's trivial stuff or not. Bedroom has fishing pole and road. Oh, I forgot there's a whole nother... Okay, so this spare room could be well, it's useless, but... Keys for sale? How much? I don't have the gems for it. This is a key, necessarily. We like that. Yeah, I solved that one. For funsies. I don't have gems. I'll take a utility. Breaker box. What we got going on here? I don't know what VAC indicators is. There's a way to... I want them all purple, I think. What the hell's cabinet? Okay. Gym and the dark room are off. The garage is on, I guess. Card system's off. Okay. Why am I so tired? What time is it? It's already 11, dear God. Oh my God, it's already 11. It's 11:15. I'm gonna finish this run though. I don't know what VAC indicators are. That's a puzzle for another time. Here's a plane and a map. Is that telling me where I am? It is telling me where I am. It's also telling me something else about the two rooms here and here. Perhaps there? Or maybe it's just stylized? So much for my money. We're going back to the Great Hall. Onwards! Oh, garage. Absolutely garage. What? Aw. This lets us loop further. There's another queen. Okay. That's repeated, which is very interesting. Queen of diamonds in a car in the west wing. Oh, I'm walled. I'm proper walled. Fuck me, fuck me. Yeah, that's it for me. Alrighty. What a stream today. Rank reach 4. Steps taken 45. Items found 4. New rooms 5. Woo! Alrighty. Peace out, everybody.